Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's Daily Recap is for Monday, September the 9th, 2024. Monday, September the 9th. Still in Thailand. I'm all week. I don't even come back home until next Sunday, the 15th, y'all. So, anyway, it's dark out. I'm body clock all over the place. Okay, so what I could see, and I told you there are things that are missing. What I could see, Alexis calls Molly over. She's going to do this intervention with her daughters, put them in the same room so they could talk it out, hug it out. Anybody other than me know that was a bad idea? Alexis? See, I see why Christina doesn't have a brain to think on. Alexis is good when it comes to law, but she's not logical when it comes to anything else. It's not that the girls were going to the same big event, the nurses' ball, and Molly showed Christina the dress she was going to wear, and Christina runs out and buys it because it was going to look better on her, and they both show up in the same dress at the same time. Now, that's a sister spat, right? But that's one they could get in the same room. Because Christina was clearly be wrong. You knew I was wearing this dress. Girl, what? This is, you knew you were carrying my baby. And you were going to steal it. See, different animal, Alexis. It's going to take those girls years to get over that. Years. Right? So anyway, Molly comes in and she sees Christina sitting there. She goes, oh no. I am not gonna do this. So she's getting ready to walk out. She goes, had I known Christina would be here, I would not have come. And Christina's looking like, I didn't know she was calling you over here. Right? So Alexis is like, Molly, you two are sisters. I'm just, she goes, you're trying to, I forget what Molly said. And Alexis goes, no, I'm trying to get you two to remember your sisters. Molly has never forgotten the fact that Christina is her sister. Christina is just her sister who was going to steal her baby. Molly hasn't forgotten that's her sister. Christina forgot she was her sister. See, Christina forgot that. Now, yes, in the cases of the surrogacy, Alexis told them all, that baby's not yours until the surrogate mother signs them over, which is why she wanted everything done in writing beforehand, and they refused to do it. So, Christina was well within her rights to want to keep the baby. She changed her mind. But chick, own it. Own that. Because Molly does shut the door. She goes, Molly, don't you walk out that door. I am your mother. You shut that door and you come back in here. See, I would have been respectful and said, you're right, mother. You are my mother. Okay? And as my mother, you didn't even give me a heads up. So, mother, let me remind you, I am an adult. And I am walking out that door right now so that I don't kill my sister. Right? Okay? So what does Molly do? Shuts the door. Oh, but Molly lays into Christina. And now Christina's insisting that baby's name's Adela. It's Adela. Because Molly said, Irene, you never planned on it. And she goes, Christina, you only think about yourself. You never thought of TJ, not once. And Christina's sitting there. She goes, you never even asked how's he doing. And I'm thinking, well, I really wouldn't ask how he's doing because TJ ain't asking how she doing. But anyway, she goes, because see, one thing you forget, Christina, Irene was TJ's baby too. Okay? He's devastated. Devastated at the loss of her and devastated knowing you were going to steal our baby. And Christina's like, I was not gonna steal Adela. You know, I'm surprised she didn't go Adela. She's like, because she was my baby. I helped carried her for 8 months and blah, 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 whatever. And she goes, and I did it to protect Adela. She goes, protect Adela? What are you talking about? You and TJ were having major problems and you were going to split up. She goes, we were not going to split up. The problems we had, Christina, were because of you. You. TJ didn't trust you. Especially after he saw that interview with you and Blaze. He knew you were planning on stealing the baby. Knew it. And I defended you. My sister would never do that to me. Oh, but you were. You and TJ weren't you going to split? And I'm thinking, girl, did you have a crystal ball? Because last I checked, remember the first time she made that statement to Alexis? Me and Blaze would do better raising this baby over Molly and Christina. And who's still together and who's not together? Blaze and Christina aren't together anymore. Molly and TJ still are. So, that ain't flying, Christina. That ain't flying. So anyway, Alexis is like, oh my God, girl, stop it. This wasn't a good idea. Molly said it from the start, it wasn't a good idea. So next is, and then there's a knock on the door. It's Michael. Oh goodness, I need a cough drop. He's come to check on Christina. And Christina's like, no. He goes, I could come back another time if I need to. And Christina's like, no, this is perfect timing. Get me out of here, Michael. Get me out of here. So Michael, look, I gotta get me a cough drop, but I think the only thing I have are some, hold on, y'all. Can't push pause because then it'll break up the video. Not like I'm at home on my computer where pauses don't do anything like that. I think I'll put this in my mouth to help. Some airborne. I need some airborne anyway. So Christina leaves with Michael. And Alexis turns and looks at Molly, and Molly just looks at Alexis. Like I want to rip you a new one. Because see, it's not that you wanted Christina to mend fences with me. You wanted me to mend fences with Christina. That's really what that was about. See, my thing is love you, mama. But I think you and I have to take a break. You and I. I'll check in, make sure you're okay. Feel free to call me if Christina can spare you the time to call me to see if I'm okay. But no more in-persons, Mom. None. Maybe next year. So, anyway. We'll see where that goes. Now, this also I know from what was uploaded, I missed. I missed after Anna told Jason, Mr. Morgan, hold on. I never saw anything else. And apparently, from watching it, there was a scene where Anna had Sonny, she wanted to see his registered guns. And apparently, Sonny went over and opened it and said, oh my God, where's my 9mm? It was here the last time I checked. So I need you all in Comment Cornerland. put how that scene went, because I didn't get to see that scene. I would love to know exactly how that went, because what I just said, I made it up. But I do know Sonny said that was he found out that it was missing when Anna had him hold the case, because Diane alluded to that and Sonny did too. So anyway, she's talking to them, and the police come through, her officers, after searching the place. They don't turn up anything. See, why isn't Dex in one of those blue shirts, blue police officer shirts? I don't understand that. But anyway, I guess she sends Dex back to the station to start the report going. And Diane knocks on the door because she goes, Sonny Corinthos, I still have some questions from you. He goes, no, I comply. I showed you my guns. I don't have nothing else to say. I didn't know it was missing. So as Anna said, yeah, but there's more. Sonny walks right past her as the doors knock on the door. And she's looking like, I'm talking to you. And he's like, but I'm answering my door. Because you're talking to nothing. You're talking to the wind. Right? So Diane is at the door. And she comes in. And she says, okay, so my client... They bring up the speed. Sonny Corinthos is missing a 9mm, and Agent Cates was shot by a 9mm. And Diane says, and Anna says, and apparently the first time he noticed this gun is missing is tonight when I had him open his gun safe. And Diane said, so you took that statement, right? That this was the first time he knew it was missing. She said, yes. But I have a question. She goes, oh, no. Because my client, Sonny Corinthos, is not on trial here. He has complied to the search. He made you aware, wow, I got a gun missing. He's done his civic duty. And so she goes, well, I have more questions that I need to ask at the station. And Diane says, he's not going to the station because there's no more questions you need to ask him. Right? Unless you're charging him with something. Everyone knows that Sonny Corinthos hated John Cates. And Diane said, it was John Cates that was coming after Sonny Corinthos' family. It was John Cates that was abusing his badge, trying to coerce people to give evidence against Sonny Corinthos. And she goes, I don't want to question Sonny Corinthos. I want to take Jason Morgan down to the station for questioning. And Diane looks and she goes, why would Jason need to go to the station? For what questioning? On what subject? Because it clearly would be on the subject of Agent Cates' murder. Because guess what? You know this. Thanks to you, Jason Morgan has a clear-cut alibi. He was saving Ava Jerome at the time of the murder. So you don't need to speak to Jason Morgan about the murder of John Cates. And so Anna says, no, but I do have some things I want to talk to him about. And, Jason, would you come on down to the station? And Jason said, I'm not going anywhere without my lawyer present. And Anna just looks at him. Well, that's disappointing because I thought you would want to do the right thing. What the heck is the right thing, everybody? I don't know about the murder. I was saving someone else in a whole nother part of town. What is the right thing? Because she goes, I thought you may want to help with the investigation. I'm not a cop, woman. I am not. Now, I may have worked with you, see, and nobody knows this, on the Valentine situation. We had meetings, collaborations, and all of that stuff. I was helping you. You're supposed to be helping me. That's done. It's over. It's finished. Anna. No, and don't say, I thought you would want to do the right. The right thing is, I don't know anything about the murder. Oh my God. Right? So anyway, she goes, look, and Michael and Christina show up. And Michael's like, what's going on here? And Anna says, good, you two are here. I can ask you while I'm here. And Diane says, wait a minute. What do you have to question Sonny Corinthos' children for? Anna goes, your father is missing a 9mm gun from his safe. Do you two know anything about it? Did you take it? Either of you take it? And Christina's looking, right? And Michael says, why would I take one of my father's guns? And Christina, she goes, oh, mm-hmm. And you, Christina? She goes, this is the first I'm hearing about it. So Diane said, okay, asked and answered, Commissioner Devane. Asked and answered. So Anna looks and she goes, okay, and she tells her officers, okay, we're done here. And she goes, nobody leave the state without informing me first. Yeah, okay, Anna, right? So she leaves and the scene is left there. We're going to probably find out this is where Christina's going to say she took it. Anyway, and my mother threw it off the pier. So now Molly and Alexis are still there. Knock on the door. She goes to answer the door, and it's Chase. No. I don't think that happened today. I think I saw that in scenes from next week. Next week on General Hospital. I think that's where I saw it. Because today, I didn't see that. But you know what? Remember, I don't get to see all the episodes. If that happened, if Chase does come knocking on the door, in today, Monday's episode, write out what happened in that scene. And then the rest that I'm just done with is fast forward. Holly doesn't want to save Lucky. She wants him to help her score these diamonds. You know, come on. Well, this is the biggest score of my career. Yeah, her thieving, grifting, scammer career. And Lucky's like, no, I need to get out of here. She goes, no, this could make us very rich. And he goes, I'm barely alive just on my resources. She goes, you're Luke Spencer's son. You'll stay alive. And he's just looking at her. Portia is worried about Heather Weber. You know, she wants to know about the blood work, telling Curtis, oh, if this, that, and the other. And Curtis is like, Portia, the blood work's going to show what the blood work's going to show. Heather Weber, whatever happens to her is going to happen to her in the trial. We can't control the outcome. We can't. But no, I don't care if it was cobalt poisoning. Our daughter's the only ones that survived her attacks. And I'm like, realistically? And remind me of everything. Was Trina ever really attacked? Did Heather attack Trina? That she narrowly escaped. The only narrow escape was Jocelyn Jacks because Britt Westmore saved her. I don't think Heather ever attacked Trina. She was on the list, but she never did. But Portia's acting like she did. See, Carly should be the one up in arms about Heather getting off on this, right? Like, oh, heck no. She tried to kill my daughter. See, that would be the one. They're kind of mixing up the way things went, hoping we forgot. Really, that's exactly what that is. So anyway, Curtis, TJ, Rick and TJ are working out. TJ's rage, and I fast forwarded all that. I don't care that I don't get to see the whole show on YouTube. TJ and Rick, blah, blah, blah. Right? And then Curtis shows up at the end, questioning Rick about taking the case, Heather's case. And what Rick says is, bottom line, if it's product malpractice, it's product malpractice. I don't like Heather Weber one bit. But if her mental state was tampered with by this product, the company needs to pay. Just plain and simple. So now Jordan comes into Isaiah's room and there's that orderly getting ready to inject Isaiah in the IV, or could even been in the arm, who knows. And she goes, "What are you doing here?" And he turns and he looks at her and she goes, "Let me see your hospital ID." So he kind of touches a badge, but then he pushes past her and runs out the door. And she goes running after him and she tells Elizabeth, "Call security, call security. This person was trying to harm our John Doe." And the guy is running, he runs to the stairwell, and Jordan goes, "And let him know, he's trying to go down the stairwell." Jordan goes chasing after him. Does Deputy Mayor carry a gun? No. Commissioner Jordan Ashford carried a gun. I said, "You are going in a stairwell with a would-be assassin in your stilettos." Jordan! So of course she gets in the stairwell and the guy he's waiting. And he's got her pushed her against the wall. He's ready to inject her. But now she's got the power to overpower this huge guy. And gets him and subdues him. Jordan became Superwoman, protecting John Doe because he's fine. She goes, "No, we got to get this one well." So the guard comes and they're going to take him to the PCPD, and Jordan's going to follow. She's going with him, right? Because she's going to make sure that he booked it. She going to do her things that she shouldn't be doing because she's not working for the PCPD anymore. So anyway, she tells Elizabeth, "Get security on our John Doe 24 hours a day because I have a feeling this guy's not going to be the only one sent to get him." So she did her duty there, and this is starting to develop this bond or this attachment Jordan is feeling for him. It almost reminds me of when Drew, when he was John Doe, right? And they later made him Jason. Elizabeth developed a connection to him. You know why? Next thing we know, he's ready to be released from the hospital. Still don't know your real name. You could come live with me. Oh my God. You took a man you didn't even know to live with you and your sons. Oh my goodness. That was Elizabeth. But anyway, everybody, that's it. Please fill in the blanks with the episode. I try to find time to read them because I want to know what happened. And I'll be back tomorrow with another daily recap of General Hospital.